Ayo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Bobby Sneaker World, and I am back with another video. If you're new around here and that big button down below is still red, you're doing it all wrong. Make sure that button is gray. Subscribe to the channel. Join the movement. This is going to be my top 10 pickups of 2022. The main word in there being pickups. This does not, I'm not putting this in any numerical order. I'm just going to tell you some of my pickups from the year, 10 of my favorites. Wasn't really that difficult for me, as you can tell from the lack of uploads on my channel. I don't pick up as many sneakers as I used to. At least I haven't. I picked up a ton of sneakers in 2022, but I only kept maybe 15. That may be a lot to some, but as a sneakerhead, that is way down from my usual. So I made it a point to do that in this year, and I'm probably going to try to do the same in 2023. But I'm going to give you, like I said, no order, 10 of my favorite pickups. I probably show you 13 sneakers, so you can consider 3 of them honorable mentions. But this will be 10 of my sneakers that I did pick up in 2022. I appreciate y'all joining me. I'm gonna try not to drag this video out too long, but hey, I tend to ramble. So I'm gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna start off with some of my honorable mentions. Starting off right off the gate, it's gonna be this thing right here. All of you guys already know what this is. This is the Nike Dunk Low Panda. I threw these rope laces. I don't even know what you consider it. It's like, I guess you can say it's like the rope laces that are on the Travis Scott Dunks, I believe, that type of lace. So I went that route with these. I haven't had an opportunity to wear these yet. You know what I'm saying? You step out your door, you go anywhere, you'll see probably 15 pairs of these per day if you go out in public. So nobody's in any rush to see me wear these, but this will be one of my honorable mentions because I'm one of the only people that has never been able to hit a pair. So I think I got these off Trade Block. Somebody just kind of threw them in to finalize a deal. That's the only way I was able to get a pair of these. But it saved me from even having to pay retail. Alright, like I said, it's going to be 13 sneakers in total. I'm going to throw both of these in together because they're the same silhouette. But I have my ASIC Gel Light 3s in this. Let me see if I can get these to focus. Got like this this green colorway, light lime green, lima bean colorway, and then you got this salmon pink type colorway. Very, very dope. I've only worn one of them so far. I think I wore these out on date night one night, and I'm planning on wearing these really soon. These could have crept easily into my top 10. I'm a huge ASICS fan, and these two colorways are absolutely beautiful. So these will be, I guess, 12 and 13. All right, so like I said, I don't want to put these in any particular order. I'm just gonna kind of pick up things as I go along, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. One of the sneakers that a lot of people seem to not really be too fond of. I think these are called the Gorge Green Jordan 1s. A lot of people aren't a fan of this metallic swoosh on the side. Doesn't bother me one bit. I do have the Bordeaux's as well. So I'm a huge fan of this color green. Hits really well, man. So I understand people not falling in love with these, but just makes it easier cop for me. Brought these home, no problem. Be on the list somewhere. Another pickup, let's stick with the green theme. It's going to be these. I believe these were called the Lottery Dunks. It's a theme like this. This chip, Nike chip right here, can actually, you can scratch that swoosh off, and there's some like emojis, lottery, like cherries, and all that other stuff that It's synonymous with the lottery. Is underneath that. I will not be removing that swoosh. I actually packed these for vacation and was unfortunately not able to put that fit together on vacation that I want to wear these with, but I will be undsing these soon. But yeah, Nike Dunk Low lotteries. In my top 10, what else is down here? All right, now this is a sneaker that a lot of people like, but I don't think I'm gonna hold on to this sneaker, man. I really don't. Man, the more I look at it, the less I like it. I think the story behind these is incredible, and I think that makes these sneakers more appealing than they actually are. The Jordan 7, what is it called? New Sheriff in Town. That's what this is called. The theme, obviously, is Jordan's Olympic theme. Jordan 7 from Trophy Room. I was lucky enough to hit for retail, but I think I'm going to be trying to look for a trade partner on these, man, or selling them. I just don't like it as much as I thought that I would. This material here is good. It's like suede or nubuck or something like that. But this also is very reminiscent. Like, it makes me think about, like, as soon, like, if you touch this too many times, it's gonna get black smudges on it. Or if you wear jeans, this is going to pick up, this is gonna bleed really, really badly as far as like denim and different things like that. And all of this is going to look disgusting. Now, if you just want to hold on to these, just to say you have them, just to say you have a Trophy Room release, cool. But I think that these are going to be off to a good home at some point, man, and get something into the collection that I actually think that I'm going to put on toe a lot sooner than I would these. What else is down here? These are absolutely incredible. One of my favorite pickups of the entire year. I can't even remember what these are called. I know it's a women's release. Once again, I threw my own laces in there. This is a brown version. The other ones were white. And I think it plays well with this brown collar up here, ankle collar. Also have your leather hang tag, orange and brown, sail midsoles. Really, really dope sneaker, man. This might be in the top 3 of my pickups of the entire year. Very, very underrated, underappreciated sneaker, but I understand, man. That's another thing that I'm trying not to take into 2023. Like the term bricks. I feel like that's not even a sneakerhead term. That's a reseller term that somehow is just like infiltrated the whole community. As far as like people, you have to get to the point where you're buying what you like. Yes, the Jordan 1 has been oversaturated, but if you're a Jordan 1 fan, just because the resale market is down doesn't change the fact that you're still a Jordan 1 fan. When they put out fire colorways, if you like it, go for it. Wear it. Doesn't matter what the resale value is. But that's just me. I'm going to continue to buy Jordan 1s as long as it's something that I think is fire. I'm going to go for it. And I think this is one of the best colorways, the best releases of the entire year. Thankfully, I'm able to wear a 10.5. I wear a 10.5. So 12 in women's. So I made it just under the wire on these, and I was able to put these fire lace in there. All right, bam, taxis, yellow toes, whatever the nickname for these are. The best Jordan 1s, another one of the best Jordan 1s to release. Another one of those things that, you know, people just know they don't rock with Jordan 1s as much as they used to. So these became an extremely easy cop. I think that they're still restocking these. You can probably find these below retail, which is crazy to me, which is great. But which is also crazy because this is an incredible colorway on a Jordan 1. But you know, it's where everything is right now. So us Jordan 1 lovers, you know, count your blessings, man. This is where we're at. So hopefully we can keep getting great colorways at retail or below. But the Jordan 1 yellow toes, definitely one of my best pickups of 2022. All right, Every year I start off the year looking for what OG, whether it's Nike or Air Max, what OG is releasing this year. What is something that I absolutely have to have? The Air Max 95 is over there, the neons, I had to have it. Don't matter what had to happen, I had to have it. I think the Bread 4s a few years ago, had to have it. Cement 3s, had to have it. I need to know that nostalgic sneaker that's releasing for that year that reminds me of my childhood that I have to have. And this one, not necessarily my childhood per se, but this is a sneaker that I never had, that I always wanted, and I was finally able to get it because it's retroed again. The Nike Air Max 97 Silver Bullet. Had to have it in my collection. Thankful that they retroed. Thankful that it was another easy cop, because the further and further we get away from the 90s, the more and more people have no clue what they're looking at, and they have no interest in any of that stuff from the past, which is a beautiful thing. I'm so thankful that people don't give this sneaker the proper respect that it deserves. Doesn't matter to me. You know, people living how they want to live in the sneaker community they want. You know, everybody wants Travis Scott's and the latest and greatest. I get it. But the OGs, beautiful. Alright, I'm going to stay on that same theme. Since I had those 97s, and they said that they were retro on this 97. It's a 97. I was like, oh man, I'm going to get both of them this year. I can't wait. Then they retro both, but this one they retroed. It's not a true retro because they changed the color. This is the actual OG color of the Atlantic Blue Air Max 97. So the one that they put out this year has black on the side for some reason. That is not this. Somehow I was able to find the only 11.5 on eBay that I seen in this OG color. I was able to cop it. So this is definitely, it may be in my top 6 pickups, maybe top 5 of 2022. But I was able to get the true Atlantic Blue Air Max 97 off eBay. So here it is. There's that. Alright, what do I got? A few more. Alright, now this one, people, I don't know if people love it. I don't know if people hate it. I don't know what's going on with it as far as like the reception. But here it is. The A Ma Maniére Jordan 4. Now, I do not love this sneaker. I like it. I think it's cool. I think that it's not as good as the A Ma Maniére 3. It's better than the A Ma Maniére 1. I think it's the second best. I have the 1 and the 3, now the 4. Not a fan of the 2 personally. But I do like the white 12 a little bit. I don't like the burgundy 12 that's coming out. Hey, but I'm happy to have it in the collection. I am one of the people that got their release from doing the video entry. So, you know, I think it's cool. Don't think it's amazing, but I do think it's cool. Love that I have it though. Oh, what else we got? All right, last 2, I believe. All right, so this sneaker may be a little underwhelming to some, but it was, and it didn't release. I don't know if it released this year or not. It may have released last year, it may have released in 2022. I don't know. But the Air Max 1 Pata and Summit White, absolutely had to have it. I got this off Trade Block as well. Might have been included in that Panda trade. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really remember. But absolutely had to have these. I have the black Patas and I also have the blue ones. The last ones that I want is the orange pair. So I'm still on the hunt for those. I'm going to try to trade for those at some point. But to a lot of people, this is very underwhelming. May not hit, but it doesn't matter. Like, I love this sail. Also, I usually tend to not like sail against white, but since the sail jumps from here and the upper, it kind of brings it all together. For some reason, I don't know, it just works because it jumps from gray to sail to white to sail to gray. Like, I don't know, the colors just work. So I was glad that I was able to pick these up. This one, top 5, definitely top 5 pickup of 2022. All right, I'm gonna try to end this video here. Those that follow me on IG know I already have these, and you might, I don't know if you've seen it when I picked it up, but Jordan 1 lost and found, Chicago lost and found, whatever the actual term is for these. Thankful I was able to hit a DTLR. I've never owned a Chicago Jordan 1. Never owned one. Happy to finally have one in the collection. So I still think, what is it, 2015 did one of the Chicago, the last release, the actual Chicago. I think that those are a little bit better than these, if I'm being completely honest. But it doesn't matter because I didn't have those and now I have these, so I'm extremely happy to have these. This is an incredible sneaker. It was a shit show of a release. Thankfully I didn't have to go through a bunch of stuff that other people did because I hit a DTLR. But the Jordan 1 Chicago lost and found. Can't wait to lace these up and put these on feet, especially after it warms up a little bit. Happy to have it. So anyway, it's my first video in a long time. I appreciate anybody that's made it to this point in the video. Like I said, this is my top 10 pickups. All of these obviously weren't released in 2022, but y'all let me know how y'all feel about my list. How would you rank it 1 to 10? You know what I'm saying? Not each sneaker 1 to 10, but like the list overall. Anywho, love y'all. Hovey!
Taking over in the landscape of the kicks and copping any bricks off how you design my rock and maybe flip. It's season, you never trip, get them early, I never miss no bite. But if they hot, make it to the court, they cap. Now welcome to Bobby Sneaker World, yeah, Bobby Sneaker World,